Good morning, Titans.
Today is Friday, May 9th. I'm Lexi Hope.
And I'm Brooke Carrick.
Brooke, are you going to senior ball?
Of course I am. Are you?
Yes, one of the last dances with the best senior class.
We'll see you all seniors at the night at Gatsby's. All right, well, let's get started with the show. We have a couple of sports stories today. First, the varsity track team excels every year. One of the reasons why is the infusion from young talent this season from sophomore Davion Johnson. Stephanie Alanis and Angelica Balon have the story.
During the first track practice, sophomore Davion Johnson impressed varsity coach Miss Nikki Mitchell with his hard work on the track. Since then, Coach Mitchell made the decision of moving up Johnson to contribute to the varsity team.
It's a very good accomplishment to be run on the varsity track team because I've been working hard and running since 5th grade. There's not a lot of underclassmen running on the varsity team. And the person who pushes me is one of my closest friends, Everett Campbell. He encourages me to run faster in order to win more races.
Johnson has big competition with his sophomore class, mostly one of his best friends, Everett Campbell, who is slightly quicker than him. When it comes to racing, Johnson and Campbell get very competitive and tend to bring out a fierce side in each other. Campbell encourages and pushes Johnson with the technique of telling him harsh things so that he will get motivated to work abundantly.
I motivate Davion by pushing him a lot in track. We're both similar speeds, so I'm a little bit faster than him, but he tries to keep up and we both keep up with each other. It's a lot of fun because he's one of my best friends. I yell at him sometimes to get him faster because I know he can be faster and I know he's going to get faster and he's going to do really great things when he's a senior and when he gets into college.
Johnson has developed his talent for track for 7 years now. Johnson runs 5 different events during the meets: 100s, 200s, 400s, 4x1s, and the 4x4s. His quickest time for the 100 and 200 is 11.7 and 23.9. And with how much he practices, he knows he will improve his times to become even faster.
What I love about track is bonding with the team at practices and meets, traveling to other schools to compete. It helps build stamina for football, and winning is always nice.
Johnson doesn't see a scholarship in his future, but that isn't determining him from reaching his goals. Miss Nikki Mitchell thinks he has become more of a leader to the team with all of his hard work that he has accomplished throughout the season.
Davion is second-year sprinter for the team. He's kind of come into the leadership role just by improving his times on a daily basis. So once he's working hard, it has the younger kids coming in wanting to work harder. He's pushing the people that are his same grade to work harder because he's getting faster and everybody wants to be the fastest on track. So he pushes others to be their best as well.
This is Stephanie Alanis signing off for your Channel 5 Titan TV News.
The varsity softball team defeated Cordova this week to capture the Capital Athletic League championship. We have the story ready to go. Here's the report from Alex Messaker and Trayvon Younger.
The girls' varsity softball team starts this season with a 17-6 overall record. Coming off to a 12-0 win against the Miraloma Matadors, Titan TV News takes a look into how the team is doing and why it works.
So this year I had quite a few returners, so they're all kind of bringing something to the table. First and foremost, I do rely on Ashley Hughes. She's our senior, going to University of Arizona, and she's just a stud. So she leads by example on the field and off the field. But I have some great leadership on the field as well with my catcher, Maddie Skavinsky. She's a stud. She hits the ball like a man. But it's really it's a team thing. They're all kind of stepping up to the plate, and that's what makes us play, our game.
Leadership is one of the keys to this team's success. With players from last year returning, it is very important that they teach the new incoming players the ropes and help with struggles that they are having.
Personally, I think this season I've grown as a leader because, this is my first year really stepping up and taking a big vocal role on the team. So I think that's definitely developed me into someone who can be looked at as a leader.
We've seen some really good things with the team. We played some good competition, and at this rate, if we play our game, I feel like we can beat anybody, anytime.
Hughes and junior Keone Hunter are dominating forces when on the field. Hughes is hitting .548 and Hunter hitting .406, as well as both players having played over 20 games. With these strong players on the team, it's no wonder why Coach Wallace is so positive and determined when facing an opposing team. The team has grown closer throughout the season. Whether it's going out to eat after a practice or a game, together they are ultimately a family. Signing off for your Titan TV News, this is Alexander Messaker.
The last Spirit Week of the year is next week. Kendall Kolhavi talked to Monique Gamoni to get the details.
Monday is tie-dye day, Tuesday is tacky tourist day, Wednesday is jungle and adventure day, Thursday is beach day, but please be appropriate, wear everything that permits to our dress code, and Friday is the Blacklight Rally day. It's going to be really fun. So as you guys know, it's the Glow Rally, so seniors wear red and neon pink, juniors wear black and neon orange, sophomores wear gray and neon green, and freshmen wear white and neon yellow. So keep it positive, keep it spirited, and we'll see who wins this rally.
Next week is also a big week for seniors. Graduation cap and gowns will be handed out on Friday, May 16th at 12:30 p.m. after the rally. The senior picnic will follow after from 12:30 to 2:35 p.m.
Next week is also Sadie Hawkins. Be sure to buy your tickets at the student service window for $6 with ASB and $8 without, or $10 at the door. There will be carnival games, food, trucks, and the Tahitian Dance Club will be performing. Dance starts at 8 p.m. and ends at 10:30.
If any seniors are interested in singing the national anthem for graduation, tryouts will be Wednesday, May 14th, after school in the choir room, CTE 6. If you have any questions, see Assistant Principal, Miss Jennifer Layton.
A junior on campus not only has the normal teenage struggles, but life-threatening ones as well. Caroline Culpepper and I have the junior Maddie Gilbo story. Junior Maddie Gilbo participates in social psych, ceramics 2, English, and U.S. history. She enjoys spending time with her best friend, Allie Kiger. You may think she's just an ordinary girl on the outside, but little do you know, she is currently going through a life-threatening situation.
I started having falling down, and so my mom took me to the doctors because I was falling randomly, and so they took an EEG of my brain and found out that I was having seizures. And so once they found out that, then I had an MRI, and then it showed that I had a brain tumor.
According to the American Brain Tumor Association, approximately 4,300 children younger than age 20 will be diagnosed with primary brain tumors, of which 3,050 will be under the age of 15. Having to do serious procedures at such a young age is frightening for her parents due to all of the risks. Her mother, Diane Gilbo, spoke out her feelings about Maddie's situation.
I think it was early November. I'm standing in Kohl's, I believe. It's either Kohl's or Mervyn's anyways. We're standing in line just waiting to get up to the cashier. And all of a sudden she lifts up her arms straight out and starts walking backwards over in the line. And I'm backing up thinking, okay, this is really weird. Why'd you do that? And she's like, do what? And there's people around me. It was really kind of a strange feeling.
Little did they know, the tumor had put enough pressure on her brain to cause seizures and loss of balance.
Then when I really started getting concerned was then when I think it was the principal over at Olive Grove called me to let me know that Madeline had fallen off her chair, that her teacher just witnessed her just falling off for no apparent reason. She's on the ground, and something's up.
I was sitting in the kitchen, and my mom was making dinner, and then I fell into the oven, and then I woke up and I was laying in a pile of glass, and then that's when my mom decided that I needed to go see a doctor for surgery.
Although Maddie had surgery to remove the tumor, it turns out she still has a small piece left over in her brain.
Just out of the blue, he mentions that she's like, well, she's got, another one in here. And I'm just, she has what? I was never told this, and then he goes on to explain that it was possible residual leftover from the one that they took out. But apparently it was on the other side of some tissue, and the doctors evidently knew that it was there when they performed the surgery, but it would have been going more into her brain to remove that, and they felt as though it wasn't worth the risk.
Her best friend, Allie Kiger, has been by her side since day one and continues to support her through her daily ventures.
I've known Maddie since I was about 8 years old. We were in 3rd grade together, and we sat next to each other and we started talking, and then we became really good friends, and
that's what's led to our friendship today. Back in 5th grade, when her tumor started really affecting her before we really knew it was up, she would have seizures in class, and I remember one time we were just standing in the back of the class in math, and she just fell over, and the kids were laughing at her, and I'm like, guys, this isn't okay, there's something wrong here, and it was scary, and we didn't know what was going on, but when we found out, it was really, really upsetting.
As Maddie continues to monitor her second tumor, our thoughts are with her. Signing off for your Channel 5 Titan TV News, this has been Lexi Hote. Congratulations to our very own Chris Howell, who placed first in the first annual Northern California Media Educators Film and Media Showcase in the news event category, with Brooke following in second and Alex Bittner tying for third.
Technology seems to be advancing every day here on campus, and the student government kids have taken it to a new level. Batch Dosanjh and Chris Howell talked to ASB President Nathan Hall about the new way to count Spirit points.
For Spirit Day, so we can get Spirit points, we changed to a system to where we're going to scan ID cards. So at lunches and after school, there will be 2 people walking around, one inside and one outside, and they'll have bright colored vests on. And what they need to do is they need to scan your ID card, so make sure you bring your ID card, otherwise you won't be able to get counted. And then there will also be a third scanner on the inside stage of the cafeteria on Thursday, but outside on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
So Lexi, have you bought your yearbook yet?
No, I have not yet.
Well, they're still on sale for $80 at the Student Services window.
Thanks, Brooke. Well, that's all we have for you today.
We'll see you next week.
Have a great day.
And seniors, have an even better time at Senior Ball. And please remember to be safe.